So there are three main formulas we're dealing with here in 1.1 and 1.2. The first formula is our straight time pay. So if you have an hourly job, how do you figure out how much money you earned during a work day or a work week or a work month? First, we take the rate of pay. So what is your hourly pay? That's your R. Then we take our H. That's the hours worked. So we multiply the rate of the pay times the number of hours that we worked, and that gives us our straight time pay. Our overtime pay formula is a little different because when you make overtime, you generally make 1.5 times your normal rate. So O equals 1.5 or 1.5 times your rate times your hours worked. If you made double pay or 2 times your regular pay for overtime, this would be a 2. The total pay is simply all the money that you earned, which is your regular straight time pay plus all of your overtime pay. So let's take a look at an example here. Let's say that you work at McDonald's and we'll say that you earn $12 per hour. And we're going to say that this week you work 40 hours of regular work time and you work 10 hours of overtime. I want to know what is your total pay. So to do that, I first have to find my straight time pay. So S equals R times H. My R, again, is my regular rate of pay. In this case, my regular rate of pay is $12. My H are my hours worked. For my straight time regular pay in this week, I worked 40 hours. So I'm going to plug this into my formula, and it will be 12 times 40. That will give me $480 that I earned in regular straight time pay. I also earned overtime pay this week. So my O equals, again, 1.5 times my R. My R is still $12 an hour. That's my rate. And then I'm going to multiply that times the number of hours that I worked of overtime. You'll see here that I worked 10 hours of overtime this week. So it's times 10. So when I do that, I have to do order of operations. So it's 1.5 times 12 goes right in here. And that would give me 18. And then I can do the next step, which is multiplying. So I'm going to multiply my 18 times my 10, and that's going to give me $180 of overtime pay. So now what we're going to do is find the total pay. So remember, the total pay is the straight time pay plus the overtime pay. In this particular case, the S, or the straight time pay, we said is $480. We're going to add in the overtime pay, which we said was $180. And that's going to leave us with our total pay, which in this case is $660. That is the answer that we're looking for when it says, what is your total pay?